Okay, in this ongoing expansion project, I'm going to start another video here with some more pieces on it. I'm going to make this a quick one. What I did this morning was I put all the ground foam and foliage on here. Sand on the road, which is all screened very fine. When I airbrush it, it'll look like a dirt road. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but you can sort of see that this is starting to blend in with the rest of the layout. Once I hit this with an airbrush and add some more shrubbery and everything, I'm going to have this match right up with everything else. Hopefully. Gives you a good idea what's going on here. You can see the old and the new. I still have to weather the track and do the ballast in between the rails. I'm saving that for another day. In the meantime, you can kind of see where it's starting to come together. Once I hit this with an airbrush, you won't even be able to tell where the old and the new meet. Still took the better part of a day anyway. Starting on a flood loader model after the one that's in Sparwood, British Columbia. This is eventually hopefully going to be a working flood loader, but in the meantime I'm putting it in the scene just for you guys to have an idea what's going to happen there. Okay, so I've kind of stepped back here and then I'm going to close this video here pretty quick. You can see that this is gradually starting to meld together. Once I hit this with an airbrush, like I said, you'll never be able to tell. Okay? Keep watching, there's more to come. Okay guys, my ballast work is done. I finished it, did some painting of it. The green tape you see over the turnouts is just to protect the points and the pivots from paint so I don't accidentally cause some problems with my electrical contact. Anyway, what you see in here right now in this area here is obviously where the big flood loader is going. And there's the mountain in the background. And I'll come up close here and just show you some of the work that's been done in here. That's the ballast. And put a little bit of grease and oil on the track here yet. And a little bit of coloring to do in the river, or a small creek anyway. You can see the difference here in the gravel pit. And way up in the, let's see if I can get the camera way up into here. You can see the logging camp up there. The logging road. So this is pretty well done. All I need to do now is start adding some foliage and some trees. But I got it pretty much matched up with the rest of the layout here. As you can see, there's some foliage in the layout here. Once I put that in with the rest of the new section there, you probably won't even be able to tell when the old layout and the new layout have actually come together and become one. Okay, so I'm going to go down here a little further and show you what's going on. More ballast, completely done. The nail heads will be touched up, you won't see them. And I started some foliage work over here. I've added a little bit along the track side and in between. Gonna drip some grease and some oil on the tracks here yet. The roadway's done, painted, and then I can lift up my tape here on the engine pit. Blended that together pretty good. And once I clean up the rail heads and everything, I can get the trains back up and running. Alrighty guys, we'll see you on the next update here. Okay, this is third section in this video. I'm going to do one more after this. I've glued down all the shrub. Took up the masking tape that I had covering the turnouts. I'll weather them a little more later. What I've done today is I've glued down all the shrubs, so I don't have any trees on here yet. So where I'm at right now is I'm just going to give this a little bit of a weather on these shrubs or bushes, whatever. Sure adds a lot of texture to the layout. And what I'm going to do is let that dry for a little while. And then hit it with a little bit of tan. I also colored the water here. I gotta let that dry a bit so it matches over here. I'll be pouring water in here later. And just a quick run over here. As you can see, the tracks are weathered. They hit around the turnouts, look like a lot of grease and spill has happened. You can see the heavier main line is a little bit darker. And I just glue down all these shrubs at random. Took the tape off the pit. And next thing I'm going to do is a little bit of weathering on the track and shrubs. Clean the rails, and I'll make that the last part of this video. Anyway, I gotta go. Little Morgan there's whining outside. I gotta let him in. Okay. See you in the next part. Hey guys, this is bit of a different shot here. I stood up on a chair, give you an overview of the whole layout. In my garage. I still have to paint the fascia, but that's going to be a later time. This is going to be the last section in this update. What I wanted to show you was all the shrubberies on. The new extension. Got her matched up pretty good. Just running a track cleaning car through there right now to work out any of the bugs. So I'll have to add trees yet, but anyway, at this point, this is as far as I'm going to go. My next update will be probably in a little while, because I have some other things I need to take care of. Starting to warm up, you know, the usual outdoor stuff. Lawn mowing and weed eater and stuff like that. So for now, this is where I'm at. Thanks for watching.